Hello, my name is Alan Rycroft, and I want to take 2 minutes to outline the contents of Worklaw's September newsletter. As usual, we discuss 3 new cases. I think you'll recall that the LRA gives certain rights to trade unions which are sufficiently representative, but the LRA does not define what this term means. I think most of us would think that 16.5% membership doesn't make a union sufficiently representative. But in a recent case, it was held that whether a trade union is sufficiently representative is not about numbers only. An arbitrator is required to also have regard to the interest represented by the trade union. The second case looks at what is fair when employees are invited to apply for restructured posts. The Labour Appeal Court confirmed that a competitive process that seeks to avoid retrenchment is not unfair. However, this does not remove the obligation on an employer to ensure that any resultant retrenchment meets the requirements of substantive fairness. The third case decides what is necessary when a party wants to apply to rescind a court order. The Labour Appeal Court held that where a court order has been erroneously granted in the absence of any party affected by it, the application for rescission by the absent party need not show good cause, simply an explanation of why the party was missing. In our article, we answer the question, can an ex-employee refer an unfair labour practice dispute? When you look at the definition of unfair labour practice in the LRA, it talks about any unfair act or omission that arises between an employer and an employee. This seems to imply that only an existing employee can refer an unfair labour practice dispute. But a closer look suggests otherwise. This article highlights that the LRA allows ex-employees to litigate after the end of the employment period, subject to the dispute being referred within the prescribed time limits. So once again, I hope you find our newsletter stimulating and helpful.